So yeah, so I got a producer that I work with, T-Kelley. He made Tetris and Play in all my stuff, like from More Vibes and other projects before. Um, he actually molded me into a singer. Like I didn't want to be a singer at all. I didn't really look into being a R&B artist. I looked at it being a rapper. Because, back then rapping was the coolest thing in the world. So nobody wanted to be a singer. So he was just telling me like, man, like nobody, this lane is wide open for your age and where you're at. He's like, everybody wants to be a rapper. Nobody's doing the singing thing. Like, let's attack this now because you're going to appreciate it later. So I looked at it like, man, ain't nobody singing, man. Everybody rapping. I'm gonna get laughed at by my friends, and I'm singing, man. They don't want to hear that. So I just took that initiative, and I really listened to what he had to say, because when he taught me, and he had me in the studio actually singing. I fought him at first. I told him no, I didn't want to do it. And he like gradually, all right, just do a melody then. Drake's doing it. Look, Drake's doing it. Do it. So I'm like, all right, went full force with it. And then the first song that I dropped that was singing, I got a crazy reaction. I didn't know how to sing like that. I mean, it wasn't no Drake songs or Chris Brown, but at the fact of like females was going crazy. So it's like, okay, cool. I might can do something. So I said, T, you got me. Come on, I'm 100% in. Let's go. So he was like, all right. So man, he had me with vocal training. He had me waking up at 6, 7 in the morning, hitting the track, singing around the track. Vocal exercises. As soon as I wake up, he'll call me and be like, sing this song. Like, sing right now. I don't care who you're in front of. Like, he was building my confidence and building me as a singer, because he knew that I didn't want to. So he was like, okay, I'm going to forcefully make you do, or put it in your head that this is what you got to do, and I'm going to put you through the steps, because he was a singer as well. So he was like, these are the steps that you have to take in order for you to be somewhat decent and to understand the logic of singing. You know what I'm saying? You don't just sing. Like, understand melody, understand harmonies, understand bridges, hooks, how hooks are supposed to be made, and not in a sense where it's just repeating the same word over and over. It's a hook, repeating the same word. No, create. You know what I'm saying? Like, make something relatable to fans, and make something relatable for people. That way they can connect with you. So I learned that from him. On top of shout out Eric Bellinger. I really studied him, just his songwriting skills, and I always looked up to Eric Bellinger. When he came out, it's a funny story. Like, I came out with a song named Jump, and he came out with a song called I Don't Want Her. So we both did the crisscross thing. So at the time, I think we had like the same management, or shout out T Marshall. He was helping me, and he was helping Eric Bellinger. So he had like the same type of management. So I kind of didn't like Eric Bellinger at a point in time in the beginning of my career, because I thought that he stole my song. I'm like, man, this dude just did I Don't Want Her. I'm like, man, da-da-da. And I was just kind of like, man, forget him, man. He ain't that talented. He ain't gonna last. Cause you feel me? I'm like, it is what it is. And then I grown to actually liking him as an artist. I started listening to his music. I'm like, wow, this dude's actually dope. Like, this dude's actually, his pen game is dope. His writing is dope. His singing is dope. Like, he actually can sing. And I just, from that point on, I just studied him. I'm like, man, I'm going to listen to everything EB got to do. I'm going to dissect every song to really see, how do you break down the song? How is he getting his point across? It's not what you say, it's how you say it. So that's what my mentality is when I go into the studio, and when I go and I write. And I'm actually teaching my friends that as well. That's writers and artists. I bring them in the studio with me, and I'm like, look, throw out ideas. I'm not perfect. I'm not saying like, nigga, I'm the best writer. You feel me? I need help sometimes. I get writer's block. So I like to involve my friends and bring them into the studio. And then when they bring out ideas and they give me an idea, I say, I like the idea, but let's dig deeper. Say what you're trying to say, but dig deeper into what you're trying to say. You know what I'm saying? So I really took that mentality, and I really brought that into my life. So to your question, T-Kelley really helped me with R&B, and Eric Bellinger. So them is like my two top, like, I got to give all my credit to, because that wouldn't be me. Well, really, singing are just the R&B vibe. I feel like it's an easier way to tell a girl, I love you. You know what I'm saying? It's an easier way to tell a girl that you broke my heart. It's the easiest way to tell a girl, like, you did this to me, and you know, in a sense, and I feel like with rap you can too, but with R&B it gives you another vibe. It gives you like it gives girls a comfortable, warm feeling of like, wow, he's singing and telling me this, and it sounds the runs and the different pockets and different melodies really can make a person feel a certain way. So that's what I kind of do in my storytelling and what I try to bring with my music. Like, I like to invite people to the studio, and I like to, you know, let them hear. Like if somebody's in the lab, I'll have somebody listen to it, and then I'll let them tell. I'll ask them like, what did I talk about, or like what message did you get across from this song? And if they're telling me the message that I wanted to, you feel me, that I was trying to bring out, then okay, I did my job. On top of you like it, on top of you know it's a banger or whatever, XYZ, whoever, however you want to call it, you got my message and you understood what I was trying to say in the format that I'm trying to put it. So I feel like with singing, I feel like it's kind of a different vibe in order of rapping.